Welcome to the Anti-Noise Experience, podcast endurance noise and random musings. It's Wednesday around 4:30 in the afternoon, just getting ready to go in another hour, go over to Bakersfield Distance Project Run Camp. Air quality here is really bad, and unfortunately all around California it's pretty bad. So I've reluctantly decided not to run my race that I had coming up this weekend. Haven't done a race since way back in January, well, an ultra. Haven't even run any races since the end of February. So kind of bummed because I'd really like to do something, but just not in the cards. If you look up here, right now Bakersfield's 157 on Healthful. Lincoln is 86. That's where my race is. It was that is the Thunder Ultras 100 miler. But if you go here to 7 day forecast, and Saturday and Sunday it's going to be warm, 91 degrees, and unhealthful 151 to 200, and not a whole lot of breeze. And that's just the thing. Ever since I had my fall and then my hospitalization, it's been a long comeback for me, at least. And just everyone's basically saying you shouldn't exert yourself that much. And with the race starting at noon, it's not good, because that means basically start the race with the worst conditions and then have to finish the race under the worst conditions, because I had to do 80 miles in 24 hours and then I get another 8 hours. So it's just not in the cards. Wiser heads prevail, and I'm going to just kind of bail on it. Been doing pretty good with the old Fitbit. My resting heart rate has been kind of nice. As you can see, it's been kind of consistently in the 53, 54 range. It's interesting just kind of how that works. It's not like the actual lowest it is. It's just what it is for overall average. And you can see they're way up there. And back in April, just before I went to the hospital which later was diagnosed with congestive heart failure, it was way up there to 78, and then it's plummeted down. And it's just been kind of rolling along where it is. So that's good news. Been getting some phenomenal sleep the past few days, so it doesn't look so great here, but I got like 9 hours the other day. In fact, this past week, 6 hours and 45 minutes of sleep so far this week. The month 507, year 513, and the year 526. So that's been working good. I've been trying to incorporate a little bit of running into my program. I'm not really sure why, and it's very interesting that when I run, it called it an aerobic workout. This morning I did 1 minute walk, 2 minute run, and it got as an aerobic workout for 28 minutes. And last night when I was at run camp, the same thing kind of happened, where I called it an aerobic workout. So kind of funny how that all plays in hand. Training peaks, definitely the numbers. Fatigue 118 is pretty high. The fitness is pretty good. Form, definitely would be needing to take some time off if I was going to do well on Saturday, but I kind of realized it's just not going to happen. So I'm going to stay here in Bakersfield, and then of course good old Strava. What I really liked was I've been posting some top 20 times on my training peaks. In fact, that's always nice to see. I highly recommend using Training Peaks if you haven't used it. So I'm just kind of laying here waiting to go to practice. It's still extremely hot. It's just the heat and the humidity. It's been humid in Bakersfield. We get 50-60% humidity. That's a lot. So just trying to, as always, stay healthy, be boring.